Those of you who saw the episode we did last summer on Lyme disease, which you can watch by clicking on this animated tick in my hand, might remember that I'm not a big fan of the great outdoors. Yes, I'm not a big fan of bugs, whether animated or otherwise, but one of my biggest gripes in the summer is the sun, or more specifically, keeping it safe from sunburn. Now, I'm very confused by what to do in the summer, which is why I always stick to a suit. But if you're not like me and want to go a little more casual, wearing sunscreen is important. But like a lot of people, I have a lot of questions. What kind do you have to use? How often to use it? And what in the world does SPF mean? I'm leaving the great outdoors and journeying to dermatologist Jean Bologna, who will tell us how to keep our skin safe this summer inside the exam room.
I think to understand sunscreens, you first have to understand the sun rays that you're protecting your skin against. So if we think about it, we have ultraviolet rays. We have ultraviolet C, which never makes it to the Earth's surface because of the ozone layer. UVB is about 1,000 times stronger at leading to redness of the skin. You also have to protect against UVA because that's also involved in skin aging. What is an SPF? How is it measured? If it takes you 10 minutes outside at noon on a summer's day to get red skin, a sunburn, okay? Then if you use a sunscreen with an SPF of 15, it's going to take you 150 minutes. But once you get to that 150 minutes, you need to go inside, and it's more important that you use them regularly and reapply them than that you pick a really high number and use it once a year. However, the FDA changed the labeling of the sunscreens, which I think led to some confusion. No longer do you have anything above a 50 as an SPF. Number two, you'll see the term broad spectrum. Broad spectrum means that you have protection against both UVB and UVA. Next, no longer will you see waterproof or all-day protection or sweat-proof. What the FDA wants you to know is it water-resistant for 40 minutes or water-resistant for 80 minutes. I think another important point I'd like to make is that people focus on sunscreens. But another important part about summer sun protection is to use clothing. So we recommend a year-round t-shirt, for example. Now, some people will go out and buy very expensive sun protective gear, but I'd like to show you something on the web. And here is an example of what you can purchase, which is SunGuard. And this you put into the washing machine. So this is a very inexpensive way to make your clothing sun protective without having to buy the more expensive specialized clothing.
Now, Jean Bologna says if you're confused which kind of sunscreen to use, check out the latest edition of Consumer Reports, which ranks all the different brands of sunscreen and will tell you which one is the most effective. A general good rule is to stick between 15 and 30 SPF. Well, thank you for watching. Make sure to tune in next month when I'm back indoors and with another episode of The Exam Room. I am sweating to death in this suit.